Hello everyone, my name is Jose Savion and I hope you're having a fine day. Before we start, I want to ask you a question. Why is it that us humans are so hesitant when it comes to reaching our goal, our main purpose in this life? So I'm going to leave you with that there. So today like I mentioned, I'll be talking about music teaching, my preparation of the music business I want to have, and my financial support of the school. So these are three aspects within my passion. So like I said, I want to be talking about music teaching, and I prepared a lot of information, a lot of facts to tell you how prepared I am. So I highly recommend that you listen, because not only for my sake but for your sake too, it might help you where you want to get to in life. So let's start with the first one of the three things I want to talk about today within my passions. So the first is music teaching. So music teaching, is the learning of music in various ways. You can learn music in many different ways, and one of them is maybe you can learn an instrument, maybe you can write voice, or just by writing music, teaching, and that's what I want to do. I want to teach people how to transfer that music that they have inside them, that they're born with, that they listen to from different places, and put it in a paper. But not put a paper, and also their instruments. So I was looking, and I found this interesting article in the New York Times, and in this quote that was in there, it said, "Music education hasn't changed fundamentally since the 1970s. Students are still taught to read notation so that they can recite compositions that they will never listen to on their MP3 players or play with their friends." What this means? This means that until this day, the students are still being taught to write music, and the music that they write to play in the instrument. So it's very important that when you write music, you're able to transfer that out so that people can listen to what you've created. So the point is that music can be taught in many different ways, many different ways where you won't regret exploring it, because there's always something to learn every day within music. So moving on to my next point is about my preparation for my music business. So I was reading this cool article and about this woman by the name of Christine Yost. And basically, I want to be my own boss. I want to create my own school, and I want to create a music school where I myself can teach and provide students with the help they need to become great musicians. To read music, to play music, to write music, all that stuff. So I went to this page called composeandcreate.com, and this woman, like I said, Christine Joss, explains 10 tips that us starters could use to create that business. So the first point that she made is creating a music business takes capital. It takes a lot of capital, and it basically means that you need to pay your bills. It takes a lot of money into it. Like, you gotta prepare for it. You gotta know what you're getting into. The next step is networking. It's important, and this is so important because you need to know a lot of music teachers. You need to know a lot of professionals. You need to be able to communicate with them so they can help you. Maybe they teach in your own music school, and they give you a lot of feedback about music and what you can teach. Because I feel that even though you're the teacher, you're still learning, because every student is different. So you're learning how they're learning, how can you teach them in different ways. So the third point is that it takes more money than you think. It's really expensive. You really gotta be smart about the money you spend. Spend the money on things that you really need. Our fourth point is invest in advertising for your project. So you need to advertise your business. You need to advertise it so that people can come, so that people are actually interested in your business. It's so that you could grow financially, so that you could grow and people actually know your school and it's pretty famous. My fifth point is that buy used instruments. What does this mean? This means that you have to buy cheap instruments. Don't go around on a shopping spree and buying expensive instruments, because that's really not gonna help you. And my seventh is having a sustainable house. My eighth is marketing. You need to know how that works. My ninth is being organized with your employees. Know who your employees are, contract them, and everything. And 10 is just money. You really need just money. So moving on to my last point is financial support. So I wanna be able to support the students within the school, so that it is affordable for them. So according to cannolimusic.com, instruments and scholarship opportunities and loans could be provided within a school. So for this, I looked up for different things that are needed for this, and I found three things that are really so important. And it is license plates, which are $1,000 to $10,000, which is really expensive. The second one is equipment, $27,000 to $35,000. Equipment is very important, like instruments, like paper, like books, and all that stuff, which comes with the third thing, which is inventory, includes materials, books, teaching people how to read, teaching people how to write, pencils, all of that stuff. As you can see, a lot of money has to put into the school. In conclusion, let's talk about music teaching, which requires a lot of experience and knowledge. You gotta be able to put your knowledge and experience to the students. Then we have the preparation for music school, which needs you to be open-minded, a lot of connections that will help you to get where you want to be. And finally, is financial support for many people who can't afford instruments and all that stuff, tuition. So remember, always desire your goals more than anything, so that you and your family can have something to eat in a house. So don't end up in a place that you won't regret. Thank you.